welcome everybody, and it is May the 4th. We are celebrating May the 4th be with you in your kitchen. We have brought together some of our best and brightest Elevation Enterprise party pros to present to you guys tonight some really out of this world products from Tupperware, as well as some really fun Star Wars themed products. Star Wars themed recipes for you. So we are going to kick off the night tonight with Amanda Hayden. And so we're going to go over to Amanda's kitchen. We're going to pop over to Amanda. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight, and I will see you in a little bit. Here we go to Amanda.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So what I'm doing tonight is I'm going to do hard-boiled eggs in the Smart Multi-Cooker. And less mess, way easier to peel, less time. So in the bottom portion of your Smart Multi-Cooker, you're just going to fill it with water to the water fill line, which is embossed in the bottom. And then we're going to be using the shielded colander portion and the shielded lid. So you just place the shielded colander portion into the bottom, right on top of the water, and take your eggs. We're going to do 10. I think you can do up to the full 12, but I'm just going to do 10 tonight. Don't make a mess. And they just nestle in just like that. And then you take your shielded top and place it right there. And then this goes into the microwave on high for 12 minutes. So we're going to get that started. Okay, so we've got our eggs steaming, and they're going to come out as hard-boiled eggs. And I think that Tanya is up after me with something for the Micro Pro Grill.
All right, so we're going to come back at the end and see Amanda's finished eggs, and she has a really fun little Star Wars recipe she's going to share with us when we come back. Right, Amanda?
Yes.
All right. Thanks so much, Amanda.
Hi guys, it's Tanya Longin here, and I Tupperware for actually be 7 years on March the 13th. I'm gonna be demonstrating the Micro Pro Grill, and we're gonna Princess Leia buns cooked right here in the Micro Pro Grill. The Micro Pro Grill is stainless steel, and it also has silicone around it, so that's why it can go in the microwave. It has scepter plates, one here and one here, and it heats up to 425 degrees in the first 2 minutes of being in the microwave on high. It has two positions. One is the grilling position. If this little handle is aligned with these handles, it's in grilling. If it's like this, it's in the casserole position, and that's the way we're going to cook the Princess Leia buns in. And I'm going to take just any kind of cinnamon rolls and stick them right in the Micro Pro Grill, and just align them in here. I'll show you in just a second. And then I'm going to put it on high for 6 minutes. In the first 2 minutes, like I said, it's going to be heating up to the 425 degrees, and then after that, it will be the cooking time. And of course, this is 8 of them. You can do the jumbo, and I think you put 3 to 4 in there at a time. All right, these things are falling, come undone. I guess. And we're just going to stick them like that in there. And I'm going to put this on the casserole position and put it in there for 6 minutes, and then I'll be back. I'm going to hand it off to Erica.
All right, thanks so much, Tanya. Your grill is not in the casserole position, by the way, you're about to smush them, so. Thank you. All right. Okay, so you guys, those guys are cooking right now. We're gonna come back and see what the finished product looks like, so you're not gonna miss anything. Those are two products that are actually, they have metal. They can safely go inside your microwave. So the shielded colander with this in the smart multi-cooker is actually metal encapsulated in plastic, but it's safe to put inside the microwave. And what happens is the microwave heats the water, and the water steam cooks whatever's inside that shielded colander. In the MicroPro grill, like Tanya just showed you, it's completely stainless steel, right? And so the microwaves can't penetrate that stainless steel. Instead, what happens is that the thermal plates convert the electromagnetic energy into thermal energy, and that's what does the cooking. And so what she was saying was 6 minutes. 6 minutes in the microwave, and those cinnamon rolls are going to be done. I've got another product that I'm going to share with you, and that is our smart no, that was the first one. I've got the stack cooker that I'm going to be sharing with you guys tonight. And the stack cooker is another microwave product, but there's no metal in it. In fact, it's completely plastic, but it's plastic gone space age. The stack cooker is actually made of the same material as the windows of the space shuttle, you guys. So really, it's like Tupperware gone space age. The stack cooker has several levels. It's so that you can stack cook your meal. So if you can imagine, you could cook your protein, your veggie, your starch, and your dessert all at the exact same time inside the microwave. Now, we're not gonna do that tonight because I've actually got a fun little recipe I'm gonna be sharing with you. They're Wookiee cookies, right? So Chewbacca is like actually one of my favorite Star Wars characters. And so a Wookiee cookie, it's a no-bake cookie that we're going to use the stack cooker for. I'm going to use the whatever this is, the largest, the largest bowl, the base of our stack cooker. It also comes with a 1 3/4 quart base. Another little insert here. I can't remember any of these things, right? And then a colander, right? And so the colander all nests right inside there. And then you can also use a 3/4 quart lid, right, to flip over, and that gives you another cooking surface. Tonight, we're just going to use the big one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt some butter and some chocolate chips inside here. It's 1 stick of butter and 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. You guys, chocolate melts at just over 100 degrees. And so you want to make sure anytime that you're using a microwave to melt your chocolate chips, it doesn't take a lot of time or a lot of heat. Matter of fact, we're just going to do it in little 30-second increments in the microwave. And we're going to let the heat from the butter actually melt those chocolate chips. And then I'm going to tell you about what else we're putting in there. Okay, so to our chocolate chips and our butter, we're going to add, I have 1 1/2 cups of rolled oats. I have a 1/4 cup of coconut, shredded coconut inside here. And then we're going to take 1/2 cup of crushed pretzels. And so I've got some pretzels inside my Chop and Prep. This is the Chop and Prep. It's a little handy handheld chopper. It's got a stainless steel tri-level blade that's inside and a wear-resistant nylon cord that's housed on the top of this. When you pull the cord, it spins the blades. So we're just going to give it a pull. And it's going to crush our pretzels, y'all. Okay, so now our pretzels look like that. This is also handy for a 1/2 an onion, couple cloves of garlic. Or really anything that you would get a knife and a cutting board out for. All right, so our chocolate is melted. That was 30 seconds in the microwave, you guys. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take our silicone spatula and I'm going to like kind of stir that around and just kind of dissolve, like melt up that chocolate until it's all combined with the butter. And then it's so simple. You just dump everything into it and stir it around so that everything is coated. The oats and the pretzels and the coconut is all coated. And then I'm going to drop it on our silicone, one of our silicone forms, our silicone baking sheet. And a couple things that I like about the silicone baking sheet is it's 100% silicone, guys. There's no fillers inside there, so it's not going to break down over time. Sometimes, like some other products that you can get in the market that are silicone are not actually 100% silicone, and so after several years of use, they kind of like crumble and break on you. So we don't want that. And so that, and the other thing I like about it is that it remembers its shape. And so if you roll it up and fold it up and crumple it up, it still remembers its shape, right? So it's always going to keep that form for you. This baking sheet actually has like the little some little markings on there. So if you're if you're kind of like that, where you really care about how evenly spaced your cookies are, then that's perfect for you because it's got little measurements for you. All right, so we're gonna dump the oats and the coconut inside, and we're gonna dump the pretzels inside. And we're just gonna stir that around, and then I'm gonna drop it on my silicone form. And then all you need to do is just freeze it, because you want that chocolate to set. And if you use baker's chocolate, you guys, or like the candy chocolate, it will actually set up easier for you, and it won't melt. But chocolate chips are softer, like, because they're milk chocolate, and so they take a little bit longer to set up. So these guys you're gonna freeze for just a little bit. So I've got one of my forms on a baking sheet just to give it some stability so that I can pick it up and put it into the freezer. But that's what it looks like. Look, it kind of looks like a Wookiee. It kind of does look like his fur a little bit. So that was the idea. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drop them by spoonfuls onto my baking sheet, pop them in the freezer for about 20 minutes, and then, well, we're gonna eat them, all right? So that was our stat cooker and our chop and prep chef. And so now we're actually gonna go back to Amanda. Amanda, are you done? Oh, Tanya's done. All right, we're gonna pop over to Tanya and see the end result of her cinnamon rolls, of her Princess Leia cinnamon rolls. All right, you guys, here we go.
Okay, so this is super hot, the lid, the handle on that. So I always grab it with something. And these guys rose up pretty good. There we go. Now we're just gonna ice in them. Let's see what the bottom looks like. Kind of hard to get them out right this second. It's super hot. So there we go. And just a quick note, everyone's microwave is different. So the wattages are different. Next time for these, I will probably go a minute less because I got a little bit browner on the bottom than I would like. So see, they got just a little bit. So they're soft and everything, but I will probably go a minute less on my next round. But I'm gonna ice in these and then we'll come back.
All right, okay, thank you, Tanya. All right, Jenny, are you ready? We're gonna come to Jenny's kitchen because Jenny, dressed as Princess Leia, is ready with Yoda in the kitchen. Here we go. What do you got, Jenny?
Hi, everybody. So hold on one second. Let me get out my sherbet because it needed to stay cold. All right. So my name is Jenny Hagar. I am a director or an org leader with Tupperware. I've been in the business. It was 6 years ago last Tuesday that I started my own Tupperware business. And I said yes at a Facebook party. So it's totally worth it, y'all. But today I am presenting to you some Yoda soda. And so Amanda, Tanya, and Erica all showed you great cooking utensils and cooking products that we have. But today I'm just going to show you some of our gadgets and some of the extras that Tupperware has. All right, so with our Yoda soda, all right, we're going to be using our Zest and Pressed. So this is a Zest and Press. How it works is you take your lime, your lemon, your orange, and this is actually your zester right here. No, this part you don't use it to like in the shower on your heels. It's not for that, ladies and gentlemen, all right? So there is a little bowl right here, a little cavity that the zester actually fits right into. It's all ergonomic, so the handles are easy to hold. Then you take your lime and you just kind of gently scrape across the top of it. All right, you don't want to go too far down into that zest where it's white because that's bitter. And you lose a lot of that good like lemon flavor or lime flavor. This is a great way to boost that citrus flavor into foods that you're using, okay? And so as you grate and as you zest, it's actually going down into the little cup that's in there. Can y'all see it? Okay. So that sits there. Pop that off to the side. Then to juice the lime, I'll show you that in a second because we're not at that stage yet. but it will literally turn your lime, your lemons, inside out. I'll show you that in just a second. All right. To start your Yoda soda, you need lime sherbet. You need about 1.5 scoops, 2 scoops of sherbet, okay? You're gonna ask me, what am I gonna get that sherbet out with? That is going to be our ice cream scoop. Now this is a heavy duty handle. It's actually got some hefty weight to it. It's ergonomic to make it nice and easy to hold, all right? So there are a couple key features that help us dig through that rock hard ice cream, okay? So one, it's got like a thick handle on it. 2, it has this tapered edge. Do you see this tapered edge? That helps you get and dig in there. It also has a zinc core, okay? That zinc core is actually gonna help you melt right on into that hard ice cream. So into our sneak peek, everybody. So if you're on tonight, these products aren't out yet. So this is a sneak peek. These are our acrylic tumblers. They're a highly engineered resin, all right? So they're designed to be clear as glass, but guess what? They're plastic, which makes them very durable, which also makes them very kid-friendly. You do want to hand wash these to make sure that they stay nice and clear, because some of the chemicals and the abrasives that are in your dishwasher detergent will actually kind of make them cloudy. So hand wash these, all right? But for your ice cream scoop, all you have to do is just go through it right like that. So we're gonna put a couple scoops in there because, you know what? This is gonna give us that swampy effect from the Dagobah system, okay? Put them in there. I know y'all are laughing at me because of my Star Wars, but I love me some Princess Leia. All right, so we've got our sherbet in there. Then you need about 1 cup of your favorite lemon lime soda. And you're gonna pour it up over it, okay? Now, you can add some of that zest to the top of this to give it some of that Yoda hair effect, but these are our eco straws, okay? So within the case, you get 4 straws and 4 extenders. Here's your straw, here's your extender. Now notice it has a little eye hole on the end of it. That eye hole is to keep you from like hitting the roof of your mouth, to keep your kids from hitting the roof of their mouths. Or if you have those people that chew on their straws, it's gonna keep them from chewing on the end of the straw, okay? So you see, you like our swampy effect we got going on here, right? So you can put your straw down in there. And that'll give it its nice green color to it, all right? You can add, look at that, look. It's like something you find at the cantina. There we go. Sprinkle a little bit of your zest on top for Yoda's hair. Then, using the knife, this is our Chef Series knife. So the knife and the sheath are actually color-coded. So when you see it in a drawer or in my son. So when you see it in the drawer or in the knife block, you can color code your handles. All right, so it has a tapered stainless steel to make sure that it can get through the hardest and softest of foods when you're cutting. And each handle of all of our knives are specifically designed to be able to make sure that you're holding them correctly when you're cutting, okay? And let me close that up because I'm extremely clumsy. There you go. So, but with the straw, as you can see, there it goes. With the straws, they're actually made out of our Eco Plus material, which is made from recycled plastics. Tupperware figured out a way to take old plastic and turn it into food-safe plastics again. So before, when you would send your plastics to recycling, they would go to non-usable plastics, okay? But Tupperware figured out a way to make them completely reusable, okay? So, in your set, you get 4 straws, 4 extenders, and a cleaning brush for when you're cleaning on the go. Keep these in your pocketbook, you know, so when you're going through the drive-thru and they always forget to give you a straw for your drink, now you have one. All right, so but then on top of your Yoda soda, you can add in 2 pieces of lime that you've cut, and now you've got some Yoda soda. All right, so I'm gonna kick it off to Erica or back to Amanda to help you finish out your fun May the 4th recipes to go. Who's up next?
Awesome, awesome. All right, we're gonna go back to Amanda's kitchen and we're gonna check out her eggs, I think.
Yes, ma'am, we're ready. All right, so the eggs are ready, and to show you guys how easy they are to peel, I'm just going to shake them up in some ice water. I have one of our vent serves to shake them up in. You can use a crystal wave, whatever you'd like. Just gonna put a couple of eggs in the water, and then put seal on it. Shake it up a little bit to kind of crack that shell a little bit. Ah, it didn't want to crack. There it goes. So there's my shell. It's all cracked. It was supposed to crack all the way around. Sorry, guys. And doesn't want to cooperate with me today. But yeah, so I'll just peel right on off. Just like that. And I'm actually going to be using these to make a some mini Yoda or baby Yoda deviled eggs. So if you're a fan of the Disney Plus series, The Mandalorian, you know all about baby Yoda. And we'll be doing some baby Yoda deviled eggs when they're ready. But I am going to cut into this one just so I can show you what it looks like on the inside when it's done. And there you go, with the nice hard-boiled yolks that I'm going to let my husband eat because I don't eat this stuff. But he eats it, so he has 10 deviled eggs coming his way.
Oh my gosh, fantastic. Thank you so much, Amanda. Super. Super job. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys. So our all of our recipes are finished. These are our Whoopie cookies, right? That are setting up right now. You guys saw some baby Yoda deviled eggs that are going to be coming. And actually I'll post the recipe for you guys in the event page. And so you can see them, because the baby Yoda deviled eggs are so stinking cute. Like, you color the insides, you color the filling green, and give them little eyes, and use celery to make your ears. It's amazing. I can't wait for you guys to try that recipe. But thank you so much for the Yoda soda from Jenny, and then the cinnamon rolls, the cinnamon buns from Tanya. You guys are amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We are Elevation Nation. We are part of the Tupperware company that is here based out of Charleston, South Carolina. But these recipes actually came to you from Johns Island, Orangeburg, South Carolina, Johns Island, South Carolina, and then Wilmington, North Carolina. So thank you for everybody for joining us. We are going to be sharing this recording with your Tupperware consultant, and so make sure that if you're a guest watching us tonight, that you get that recording if you want to see it again, and check out if you want to like rewatch these recipes.